CP24's Katie Simpson joins us now from the Occupy camp at St. James Park with the very latest on this. Katie, what do we know so far?
Well, the march route has not been determined just yet. I've been sort of inside the park here talking to a number of different people. They say it could go west on King Street to Yonge Street and then north to Queen, or it could go west on King Street to Bay Street and north on Bay. So there's nothing exactly firm right now. We know that today's demonstration is going to be more of a celebration than a march. Quite sure how many people are going to be there, but taking part in this march, we've seen the numbers dwindle as the weeks continue. This is the fourth Saturday in a row where an Occupy demonstration is expected to take to the street. So we will be monitoring here on CP24, get everyone the information they need to know if you are going to be heading out in the downtown core. Now, Mayor Rob Ford had said earlier this week that he'll be working with city staffers to come up with a plan to deal with the Occupy Toronto situation. I'm actually going to speak with Alexander Braun. You're a demonstrator. You're here. Have Toronto Police or has anyone from City Hall contacted the Occupy Toronto group here and asked you guys to leave?
No, they didn't. First of all, we're occupiers, not protesters or demonstrators. It's a global movement. The police have been nice so far. They're helping us to deal with unstable individuals, and if there's a criminal activity, there can be. We have liaison people that can get them engaged and remove unwanted individuals who are disturbing peace. This is a peaceful movement. And as far as the demonstration today, it's actually going to take around 2 o'clock, and it's going to address the social cuts to various social programs. And again, it's a peaceful demonstration, so we should expect music and various speeches and stuff. So as far as the security in the park, we have recently restructured our problem addressing in this regard. We have watchers who watch the park if there's anything wrong going on, and then they can refer it to the peacekeepers if there's a conflict. The peacekeepers in turn can get marshals involved, and then liaison can deal between marshals and the individual. And if the individual, say if there's some kind of assault happening or whatever.
Have there been assaults in the park?
They have been, and it's been dealt with promptly. The security as a result of various drug-infused or mentally sort of stressed people who cross the line of peaceful
There's a man in this tent.
They can be. The person can go
this
with
man is
to
the
the
man who was in my tent sniffing my girlfriend's feet.
The person would be asked to leave the park. If they return
to
the park,
sniffing my
the
girlfriend's
charges can be
feet
pressed.
and offer us all a drink of 5 hours.
Have people been kicked out of the park?
Yes, people have been kicked out of the park for improper conduct. And we have
he took a sip or faked to take a sip and then offered it to everyone in our tent.
Violence and drug abuse, alcohol, and all that is not welcome here. This is purely a movement of the people who are addressing important social issues, and nobody really knows the answers to all these issues, but here's the forum to address them, at least figure out what possible solutions can be made.
Has anyone been seriously injured in the park?
No, not serious injuries, but we're trying to protect women and children and elderly, and obviously people's safety, and again, peaceful movement is our main focus, to keep it peaceful and positive, because they're addressing important social issues that span across the borders and social strata, so we can't have the movement become a victim of some violence scramble.
Now, you guys have been in the park. I believe this is day 22. A lot more people are here than with tents than had been in the past. Would you say that the conditions are deteriorating inside? I would say, as someone who's been here a number of times, there's more garbage in the park. Would you say that conditions are deteriorating here?
No, I think that it's an active environment. We obviously host a lot of people. There were a lot of homeless people here to begin with when we first arrived. So here we're providing medical advice, and we have medical tent, we have legal advice, we have kitchen, obviously, and food.
It's a very organized site.
Very organized. We have various committees that can address different issues, and so we do a lot of social work. There's a lot of we have a lot of social workers actually in a greater city that do social work with various underprivileged
with the groups. All right, thank you very much, Alexander. I appreciate you speaking with us this afternoon. So that's some new information that assaults have been taking place in the park, according to Alexander. But the security system team here has been dealing with them. As soon as we get more information about what exactly this march route will be, we'll let everyone know about it. Gurdeep?
And Katie, it's G.
Oh, G, sorry.
That's
sorry,
okay.
G. Sorry,
no, we're
G.
both G's. He's G to his friends, and I'm G here. But I wanted to ask, I thought it was really interesting that Alexander also pointed out that they have a very zero tolerance with alcohol and drugs and all that kind of stuff at Tent City there.
I know that I've seen people drinking in the park, so who were part of the Occupy Toronto demonstration.